Hey, how's everybody doing? It's your boy Airboy, and I'm back with another FanBoyAaron review, and this time I'll be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series number 10 Autobot Deluxe Class Autobot Jazz. And as usual, before we look at the figure, we'll take a look at his box. And there we have Jazz, looking all jazzy. He's from the first Transformers film. Not my favorite, but still good in its own right. You can already see the price there. I'll still go over it at the end of the video. His name is Jazz. He's an Autobot. There's the rest of the box. There's this side of the box. There's Jazz again. He's number 10. He's a deluxe class figure. So this side of the box, there's Jazz again. Very nice image. Top and bottom, nothing worth looking at. Back of the box, you got your product shot. He transforms in 19 steps. And he's got a one-sentence bio. Autobot Jazz brings all he's got to defeat the Decepticons. That is it. It tells you nothing about his personality. Yay. We'll get back to the box later. Back to the main event. Now, before I get into the review, I would like to point out that he does not have Autobot logos on him. I put these stickers on myself. So, initially, he does not have Autobot symbols on him. Which is kind of confusing, because he's an Autobot. I mean, as far as I know, he doesn't already have an Autobot logo anywhere on him, but I didn't see one, so I put those stickers on. So yeah, that's something I needed to point out. Those stickers do not come with the set. Or the figure. Here's Jazz in his car mode, as he appeared in the first Transformers film. He turns into a Porsche, I believe. I don't know much about sports cars. I know it's a small, expensive sports car, and that I believe it is a Porsche. That is literally all I know about it. As you can see, he is done in a very beautiful looking silver paint job. Like, I absolutely love this vehicle mode. It's just so visually appealing to look at. He's got some nice transparent blue for the windshield and the headlights. Some metallic blue paint for the, what are those, brake lights, I think. Got the red Porsche symbol, I believe that's what that is. Some red on the taillights. And, yeah, the majority is mostly done in silver, and it's not a bad-looking little car. I wish there was some silver on the rims. I'll probably end up having my buddy Zeg paint those up for me. Underneath the vehicle, you can see it's a fairly clean transformation. You don't see too much robot junk other than his head. But, you know, minor nitpick. Nothing too big to complain about. He rolls fairly well, as he should. Let's get on to the vehicle mode comparison, shall we? Here he is next to Studio Series Ratchet. I don't know if this is accurate scaling between these two vehicles. I don't think it is. But still, they don't look bad together. Here he is with Studio Series Off-Road Bumblebee. I don't have any of the other Bumblebees, just this one because it's the only one I give a remote damn about. But yeah, this also gives you an idea of how small he is, because he is a smaller figure, right around the same size as this version of Bumblebee. Here he is next to Movie 1 Studio Series Megatron. For those of you who did not see the movie, spoiler alert, this guy rips this guy in half. Here he is with Studio Series Optimus Prime. See how they look. And here he is with here he is with Studio Series Sideswipe. Now, I really wish Jazz survived the events of the first movie, because I think it would have been awesome seeing both of these guys together. They do look really, really good together here. Yeah, it would have been interesting seeing these two work together on film. Now, Jazz comes with one accessory. He comes with this little shield blaster dual weapon thingy. Serves as both a shield and a blaster, I believe. Done in a silverish plastic with a little focus. There we go. A little bit of palish gold here on the barrel. And a little mechanical detail on the inside of the shield. And you can store it on the vehicle mode. You just fold it up like that. And you just wedge it onto the spoiler on the back here. And there you go. I know it's not the most visually appealing form of weapon storage, but hey, it works. Alright, let's transform this guy. Transformation for this figure is actually very, very simple. At least I think it is. What you want to do is you want to come on over around here. You want to separate the legs. From the vehicle form, it takes a little bit of work. Come up here, separate the arms. Am I doing this right? It takes a little bit of effort. Wait, is that what I want to do next? Oh yeah. You want to separate the arms from the vehicle mode as well. Swinging them down. It can take a little bit of effort because everything holds together very securely on this guy. And we want to come back here, separate the waist from the roof of the car. As you can see, it connects via little peg and hole right there. You want to take the bottom of the car, fold it in. Then we want to, what do we want to do? We want to raise the camera first. That's what we want to do. Then we want to rotate this entire section completely around. Oh, make sure the arms are orientated so they don't get in the way. We need to bring this whole waist section and clip it in place. Come back down here, we'll finish his legs. Just fold them up, like so. Oh, hold on. First you want to, you notice they're folded up via double hinge there. Just straighten it out. Then fold it up, and you come back here and flip down the heel spur. Just like that. Camera focus. There we go. Do the same thing on the other side. Just make sure it's straightened out. Flip up the shin. Flip out the heel spur. And there we got his legs all done. Let's come back up here to the top. Pull his arms up. All the way. Rotate them down. Separate the elbow from the shoulder. On both sides. Then you want to flip the hands out. Like that. Then you'll flip the roof of the car, flush against his back, and we come up here, just flip his head out, take a little bit of effort, there we go, and there we have Jazz in his robot mode. Oh, hold on, one more little step I forgot to do. You want to take this front grille section here, pull it out a little bit, then rotate it around and press it back in. Alright, now we're done. And now we have Jazz in his robot mode, and yeah. It looks pretty good. Very, very accurate to the film. It is one of the earlier Studio Series figures, but honestly, I think it's one of their best deluxe class figures. I really, really like this guy. They did a very good job. Very screen accurate. Granted, he's got a little bit of a backpack, but, you know, most Transformers do. You can't expect everything to be perfect. Other than that, it's a fairly clean transformation. Again, very screen accurate. Let's get here close so we can take a look at some of them beautiful details. Oh, damn it. Don't need the light to be that bright. Let's bring it up. One thing I did like about Jazz, movie Jazz anyway, some of his details are G1 accurate. Specifically the head sculpt with the pointy ears and the visor covering his face. I always did like that. And again, all the details from vehicle mode are there, as well as plenty of new mechanical details for the robot mode. And that dullish gold colors here on his shins. It's pretty good. One hand is a open port for a weapon, the other one's just molded straight fingers. I'll probably try to hunt down a second one so we can have two of the same hand type, but I'll worry about that later. Here's the back of the figure. Again, the roof of the car is just sitting there, but, you know, minor nitpick. I think the figure's... I don't think it affects a figure negatively that badly. And of course, if you want, you can give him his weapon, just flip it out straight. Then you can do this on either hand, but you just fold the hand back up, little peg, little hole, just slide that on, and there, it looks like his hand turned into the weapon. And as you know, I love that in a Transformers figure when the weapons look like the arms turned into them. I absolutely like that. Now, I've seen most people attach this the other way around, upside down, but I believe this is the correct orientation for that weapon. And yeah, he looks pretty good. I do like how this guy turned out. Hasbro did an exceptional job with this guy. Let's go ahead and straighten him out and get on with the robot mode comparisons. Here he is next to Studio Series Ratchet. As you can see, he's a little shorter than your typical deluxe class figure, as he should be. He was kind of short in the movie. They look good together. Here he is next to Off-Road Bumblebee, so you can get a sense of how short he is. If you want well-detailed figures that look good and don't take up much shelf space, these two I highly recommend. Here he is next to Studio Series Megatron. And, yeah. I imagine something that big would be able to rip something that short in half. Here he is next to Studio Series Optimus Prime. They don't look half bad together. And just because, here he is with Studio Series Sideswipe. And, yeah, I really regret that he died because these two would have looked awesome together in the movie. Alright, last thing I gotta show off before we end the review. What I do in the box? Is that it? Is that... What did I do with that box? I know I had it over here. Where did I put the freaking box? I'm not going to pause it. You guys are going to suffer with me while I look for the damn box. I know I... there it is. Okay. Last thing to show, like all the Studio Series figures, Jazz has a little insert in his box with a background. In this case, it's the scene in... I don't quite remember where they were fighting in the first movie. Either they were fighting in a city, and it's a background of the city where they were fighting. And yeah, I don't use them, but if you're a starting collector and want a proper way to display it, this isn't a bad way to go. Again, I don't use them, but it's a nice little feature. And I think that pretty much wraps it up for this guy. As he stands, he is approximately 4.5 inches tall, and at the time of release, he was about $20. Now, is he, considering his size and, well, his size, is he worth that price? And is he worth picking up? Honestly, yes. I do think that despite his smaller size in comparison to most other deluxe class figures, he is worth the price, and I definitely think he is worth picking up. If you can find him for $20 or less, I highly recommend you grab him. He is a very good figure, a very worthy addition to any movie collection. So definitely grab him if you can find him. So this has been the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class Jazz. If you enjoyed that review, hit that like button, leave a nice comment, and enjoy the rest of your day. And join me next time when I'll be going over another movie character who was only in one film, but still was pretty loved by fans. And until then, I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye.